Click the bell, turn on all notifications, and subscribe for around-the-clock WWE news in real time. The home of the most consistent and dedicated breaking news in WWE, Seanzviewent, is here for you. Like, comment, and share today.
Welcome, as we are just hours away from the blue brand of WWE SmackDown. Because if you're not watching Seanzviewent, well, then I'm going to check you into the SmackDown Hotel. Hang that right at Know Your Role Boulevard, right on Jabroni Avenue. If you smell... Okay. Now, you didn't come here for the gimmick. Although I do have my own gimmick, I do have my own character. I do have my own get-up, my own setup. But it's not about that. It's about delivering you the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive. Sean's Entertainment is here to give you the goods. Well, that is exactly what I'm going to give you now. Are you excited? Are you pumped up? Are you amped up at what we are going to get tonight on SmackDown? Do you think it's going to be compelling? Do you think it's going to be entertaining? Do you think tonight's SmackDown is going to be worth a watch? Will it be worth your time of a Friday night? Because you see, there's plenty of other things people could be doing on a Friday night. They could be going to the mall. They could be going to the movies. They could be going out to eat. Hell, maybe they might want to go to the gym. Maybe they want to hang out with friends, boyfriends, girlfriends. You know, maybe they want to go to a theme park. I mean, maybe you want to go to the bar. Maybe you want to go, I don't know, to a concert. Summer's coming. Will SmackDown do enough tonight to get you to stay in to watch SmackDown? Although, the great thing about nowadays is you can bring your cell phone, you can bring your laptop, well, not really a desktop, but you can bring your PC, whatever little electronic, iPhone, iPad, tablet. You can bring SmackDown with you to wherever you're going to go. So then there's no excuse at that stage of the game. You could check in, you could see the results, you could hear it. Or you could get the full analysis and review right here from Seanzviewent. But no, really. Do you think SmackDown is going to have a great follow-up to Backlash? Again, viewers, fans, and subscribers, are we going to hear or see from John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton? Are we going to see the actions explained from what the Viper did, the volatile Viper, the unpredictable Randy Orton? Tonight's SmackDown should at most be worth a watch, I would hope. I would hope SmackDown at most would be worth a watch. And again, do you expect the goods from the Blue Brand tonight in? So far this week, up to the, well, you know what, let's revert back here. Up to this point, we're almost like at the halfway point here, right? May the 19th. Wait a minute. Did I just say May 19th? Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know what happened on May 19th. If you go back to May 19th, 2006, see no evil. Remember that angle and that storyline that anytime you said May 19th, Kane would go ballistic. Kane would lose his mind. I don't know, guys. I wouldn't say May the 19th because we're about 3 days away from that day, from that date. Yeah, just don't say May 19th. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, you might be a new fan, or you might have just started watching, or you may have forgot what May 19th means to the big red machine, Kane. So there you go. But ladies and gentlemen, it's so important, it's so crucial to sign up to become a channel member today. When you become a channel member, you become a part of the extended family, and you help save and secure my future on this very website. Now, it would appear as if we got a huge update on Monday Night Raw star Braun Breaker. Now, although Braun Breaker is now without a title, without a championship, it is fully anticipated, is it expected, that Braun Breaker will be winning the brand new, once it comes into fruition, because there's been a lot of speculation, there's been a lot of gossip about the WWE finally debuting their version of the TV title, the Television Championship, where Braun Breaker would go on an illustrious reign as the TV champion. Your thoughts, your feedback on Braun Breaker, and would he be a good first-time champion for the TV title? Again, the WWE, to my knowledge, has never had a TV champion. If they had, it was well before my time. It was well before I was alive. It was well before Seanzviewent walked this earth. But if it isn't Braun Breaker, maybe Seth Rollins would be a good TV champion. Now, there's been a lot of things going on over the last several days about who is the better wrestler. Not just by what we see on WWE, by who gets the win and who gets the loss. Who do you think really is the all-around best wrestler between CM Punk and Seth Rollins? Who do you think, who do you feel is the all-around better wrestler? Again, I want you to sound off in the comment section because this show is about you. CM Punk or Seth Rollins, your feelings on the matter, because you guys are front and center. It's all about you. Now, it would appear as if Dominic Mysterio will indeed have a lengthy run as the Intercontinental Champion, perhaps at least until November, where we always know it is a November to remember. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Also, viewers, we had a huge video earlier this morning. I don't know if YouTube even let you know, but I did a huge video, a 20-minute video. Please go check out the video before this one. And again, you can't always trust the YouTube algorithm, so I want you to all please check out my channel. Set a reminder to watch Seanzview hourly. So do you think Dominic Mysterio deserves to be the Intercontinental Champion till the end of the year? Has Dominic Mysterio come into his own? Also, we do have breaking news on the Blue Brain, the SmackDown tonight on the USA Network. Main event, we'll see Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. Jimmy Uso versus Rey Fenix versus Solo Sikoa in a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Let's hope Jimmy Uso wins that contest. Chelsea Green versus Alexa Bliss versus Michin in a women's Money in the Bank qualifying match will be going down tonight on the Blue Brand. So as you can see, the build to start to Money in the Bank will take fruition tonight. Sabu refused to go to the doctor after recent stomach issues. I can tell you right now they are not and have not released the cause of death yet. It's 100% fact, and to check this out, guess who's got the authority to make decisions? Hidetami. In Japan, she wants nothing to do with him or that life anymore. They never got the official divorce, so we need her signature for several things. I don't want to get too personal on what the holdup is, but it's everything in part of the cause of death. I have reached out through a mutual friend, and she doesn't want nothing to do with this, and trying to get her to understand that in this meantime, without her signature, everything is held up. Sabu passed away on May the 11th, just weeks after his retirement match during WrestleMania 41 weekend. Van Dam also shared that Sabu had been dealing with a stomach issue, but avoided seeking medical attention due to fear. He had some signs. He had something going on with him. I remember him telling me that he had something in his stomach that sounded bad. And I was like, dude, you should get that checked out. And he gave the answer, no, I'd rather not know. I'm scared to find out. Your thoughts, your comments, and the health woes of Sabu, as a lot is coming to light, but a lot of gossip, a lot of speculation, a lot of guesswork as it concerns why and what happened and what led to the downfall of the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, death-defying Sabu. Either way, it's sad, it's tragic, and very, very unexpected. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Sabu, because he was such a great guy outside the ring, Sabu actually had a heart. He actually gave a damn about fans. Sabu actually paid for 2 fans' tickets to WrestleMania 1 year. John Cena has also paid tribute to the former ECW World Champion Sabu. Yes, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion John Cena has paid tribute to Sabu. Your thoughts and your comments on John Cena doing such a thing like that. That just goes to show you the respect and the gratitude from one of the all-time greats, if not the greatest of all time. Rob Van Dam reveals why Sabu's cause of death is actually still a mystery. We will one day find out the cause and the death and why Sabu died. It will happen. YouTube admits to shadow banning Samantha Irvin's video. Hey, YouTube, why doesn't Samantha's The Bomb's video show up when I type Samantha The Bomb Shorty Wanting music video? Seems fishy. YouTube saw Samantha's tweet and replied, "We understand how important this is for you. We'll look into it and check to see what's happening." Samantha noted that a lot of her haters reported her video. Oh, a lot of them did. They were bragging in the comments. In an update, YouTube revealed that there was indeed an issue and they fixed it, thus confirmed that they did shadow ban the video. So, and again, you know what? That's the most horrible thing when YouTube goes by what fans and haters and detractors say. So if somebody flags a video enough times, YouTube is going to shadow ban you. YouTube's going to get rid of you. YouTube won't look into the issue until weeks or months down the line. And then you're without a job. Then you can't get your name out there. You can't get your video out there. You can't get your likeness out there. This is something that needs to be fixed. And YouTube needs to look into it a lot quicker than what they're doing. And the fact that YouTube is going to believe they're going to believe haters and trolls and skeptics, and they're going to ban you because of that is absolutely asinine. It is absolutely ridiculous if you ask the brash and the brazen. Odyssey Jones calls out Nikki Bella, one half of the Bella twins, for lying about domestic violence. Well, I'll tell you what right now, this could raise a lot of eyebrows about Nikki Bella. Again, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we need your thoughts in the comment section. WWE and Cody Rhodes, what is the plan? What is the plot? What is the strategy for the return of the American Nightmare, the former WWE champion? Well, according to those in the know, WWE at this stage, at this time, has no plans to turn Cody Rhodes heel. Turn Cody Rhodes into a bad guy. So let me get this straight. Before WrestleMania 41, when John Cena went against Cody Rhodes with the undisputed WWE title on the line at WrestleMania in the main event of Night 2, the fans were already starting to boo Cody Rhodes. They were already starting to react negatively to Cody Rhodes. And this is why I told you, I heard rumors and speculation that the Team Hollywood would come into fruition. John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and The Rock would be on the same team at the same time, and a team called Team Hollywood. Or there could be some sort of other name that the WWE would come up with that involves Hollywood. Because again, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are going to Hollywood. They've said it. They've admitted it. And John Cena and Roman Reigns already know and already have a taste of what Hollywood is all about. And then when you throw John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns in there, one way or another, all of them are going to turn heel. And that will be the appeal. Now, I don't know if the WWE is just throwing this out there to make us think Cody Rhodes won't turn heel, and then Cody Rhodes is going to return, and he's going to be a bad guy. Cody Rhodes is going to turn the switch. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Is the fix in for a heel turn? Do you think Cody Rhodes should turn heel like John Cena has, like Roman Reigns has, like The Rock has? The only one left to turn heel is indeed Cody damn Rhodes. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, even after The Rock mentioned the possibility of revisiting the idea during an appearance on the Pat McAfee show, Fightful reports that as of WrestleMania 41, there were no plans to make Rhodes a heel. Some within WWE feel opposing the heel turn, noting how valuable Rhodes is in his current babyface role. Now, despite the fans starting to boo him, despite the fans starting to turn against Cody Rhodes is still pushing ticket sales and merch sales and viewership. So I guess that's why. But again, does it really matter if you're a heel or face? Also, Liv Morgan's current WWE return status. Yes, Liv Morgan's current return status. Do you want to see the return of Liv Morgan to the WWE, as you only live once? Also, 25 years ago, The Sopranos debuted and changed TV forever. Now, this is one of those funny memes. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a look at Evolution. Also coming down the pike of the brash and abrasion, where hopefully everything will be all right. Nikki Bella to pay her ex-husband $200,000 and more in child support. Rhino impersonator tried to scam Chris Jericho for Adam Copeland's phone number. Again, there's a lot of foolery, there's a lot of fakery, there's a lot of misguiding, there's a lot of mistreatment going on down online. Paige wants to team up with AJ Lee again. The former Paige, Saraya, whatever you want to call it, whatever alias you want to go by. Will we see the return of Paige and AJ Lee in a wrestling tag team inside a wrestling ring? Once again, do you want to see that unravel? Do you want to see that happen? Also, Matt Cardona, the former Zack Ryder, we've been talking about him a lot lately, tried to wrestle John Cena in GCW this year. Is John Cena going to go over to another promotion during his retirement run? Probably not going to happen, but as they say, anything can happen in the world of professional wrestling. Never say never. Paige, Saraya, again, whatever you want to go by, doesn't rule out a return to AEW. Do you want to see Paige in AEW or return to WWE? What would be more prominently? Jazz is the guest coach at the WWE Performance Center this week. AJ Lee returning at Summerslam 2025 would be as big as CM Punk's return. And it very well may be, because everybody has been waiting and anticipating the return of one AJ Lee to the WWE once again. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you can believe it, coming up next month, the grisly, the shocking, the perverse death that went down between Chris Benoit, his wife, and his son, all killed. Awful, terrible, sad, tragic, just a miscarriage of justice. It was in June of 2007, and now we're just a few weeks away from those grisly murders, those attacks that happened, the suicide of a lifetime. Some still questioning, did Benoit do it? Did somebody else do it? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And what do you think about Chris Benoit, the man? Do you separate him from the man and the wrestler, the character? Or do you think Chris Benoit is just a twisted soul altogether? Or was Chris Benoit's brain really fried? Did Chris Benoit really not know what he was doing or what he was capable of during the time of that grisly murder, that attack, that death? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on the late Chris Benoit. Some say the late, great Chris Benoit. Sabu allegedly denied agreeing to a retirement match and hints that GCW did it to move tickets. Now, if that's the truth, if that's the heart of the matter, well, that's pretty sadistic and sad in itself. Hulk Hogan wants to revive Hooters with his Real American brand takeover. If anybody can revive Hooters, it would be the Real American Hulk Hogan. Oh, wait a minute. That was Jack Swagger. My bad. RVD shuts down rumors over Sabu's cause of death. Liv Morgan's current WWE status revealed online. We're hearing it right now. It could be right around the corner, her return. Ladies and gentlemen, industry pundits, those in the know, are backing the WWE's move to cut back on live events. Your thoughts, your comments on the WWE cutting back on live events. Is this a good thing, a bad thing, or a positive thing? Is this a move in the right direction? Obafemi reacts to Miles Bourne's surprise Battle Royal win ahead of NXT Battleground. Also, NXT champion Obafemi is interested in an MMA crossover. How would he fare in the UFC? Kathy Kelly announces first movie role. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Francine raises serious concerns about Sabu's final match and alleged opiate use. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are receiving word right now that Mark Briscoe challenges Ricochet to a brutal stretcher match at Double or Nothing. Who here is going to tune in? Who here is going to watch? Who here is going to buy Double or Nothing AEW? Ken Shamrock finally sets the record straight on a in-ring return. Do you want to see the return of the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, the former TNA champion, the former UFC champion, the man that was a prominent figure in the WWE Attitude Era? Ken Shamrock says he won't be returning to a wrestling ring, sadly and unfortunately. Ricochet responds to Tony Khan's criticism for changing the Mina Shakira's music online. Backlash. Also, breaking news for all you game enthusiasts that love WWE video games. WWE 2K26 Release window revealed. Yes, the release window date. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on the release of WWE 2K26 and how have you been liking WWE 2K25. Donald Trump has been invited to attend the TNA wrestling event in Canada. Caden Carter reveals next move after WWE release. Where should Caden Carter go next? Dominic Mysterio vows to destroy Rey Mysterio's legacy in AAA after the WWE acquisition. Dominic Mysterio says that WWE's current era has surpassed the Attitude Era. Well, maybe in terms of money, maybe in terms of, ticket sales, merch sales, but ratings and viewership, no way. I still say the Attitude Era was the most popular, the most over era in WWE. GoFundMe launched to help Sabu's family cover funeral expenses. Peacock honors Sabu with special ECW and WWE collection after his untimely, shocking passing. Daphne's daughter refused to participate in Dark Side of the Ring episode about her mother. AEW Double or Nothing ticket sales lag behind last year's number as the event nears. Carmella says that wrestling return isn't happening anytime soon, but as we always know, yes, never say never. Matt Hardy explains why the Hardys won't appear at AAA Triple Mania. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Carmella says that WWE exit left her hurt after a 12-year run. Carmella says that Vince McMahon was awesome to work with despite recent allegations against him. Seth Rollins crashes Netflix series Bet with Teddy Bear Beatdown. And viewers, fans, and subscribers, it seems like that is all we got for you. We got plenty more to come throughout the day, every day, multiple times a day, to give you the hottest, the latest, the most in-depth, the most descriptive in WWE. Seanzviewent will always show you the way it was meant to be and the way how it will always be. Because Seanzviewent does believe in the viewers, the fans, the subscribers, and especially my channel members who make this show what it truly is. And that is reigning success. Sure, every day we're climbing the ladder. Every day we're struggling. But I hope one day it will all come together. Subscribe.